Hey, it's your boy Bobby BC. I want to talk about a subject that comes to mind, and that is, who does Effie love, Tariq or Kane? Now, some fans will say that she loves Tariq, and some fans will say that she loves Kane, but everybody say that Effie really is about her and about what she has to do. But she's about what she has to do dominantly. Now, when it comes down to it, in terms of love, all right, Kane and Effie, their relationship is born out of lust and get back. And what I mean by that is that Kane was really hollering at Effie because he wanted to get at Tariq. And if you look at it, if you go all the way back to season 3 where they try to spark a romance between these two, it was a situation where he kept trying to get at her because we all know deep down she was Tariq's girl. And so when it came down to it, it's a situation where even Kane, when he heard about their breakup, he went to try to get at Effie, like as much as he possibly could. And Effie, in her anger, got with Kane as he get back to Tariq. And even when they showed up at Monet's house and Tariq noticed what was going on, he was pissed off about it. But at the same time, it was more like, wow. So by the time we get into season 4, their relationship is really up and downish and falling apart. And the reason why I'm saying that is because Kane eventually focuses on Noma. That becomes his focus. He wants to be Noma's right hand. He ends up being Noma's lover and damn near her husband to help keep her in America. And so with that being said, his focus switched to more being for Noma versus Effie. And their relationship takes a little bit of a tumble and everything of that nature. Now, Tariq and Effie's relationship is kind of born out of them just genuinely liking one another. It goes all the way back to Power Book 1 where they first met one another. In terms of them, working together, kissing one another, but eventually Effie does set Tariq and Braden up and get kicked out of the school. However, by the time we get to Power Book 2 Ghosts, Effie and Tariq is one of the best storylines ever, especially love storylines in Power Book 2 Ghosts. It's one of the best ones. And basically, Effie truly did love Tariq and had Tariq's back. I think the only thing she did that ruined it was when she went behind his back to get rid of Lauren. Now, Tariq's love did make him weak in the moment, where he was sending Lauren out of state so she wouldn't have to testify, versus being taken out. And Effie pretty much was like, I'm taking Lauren out. Now, the thing is, it's not really what Effie did, because in the end, because of how much Tariq loves Lauren, of course, he would still be mad. But the fact that she teamed up with Kane was what made it worse. And even after they had a falling out with one another, she went to Kane. There was even a situation at the end of season 3, before Effie and damn near everybody betrayed Tariq at the very end of season 2, where she asked Tariq, well, what about us? And he said, we can never be the same again. And instead of trying to come back to me and talk to me about what we could do, you went to Kane, you went to my enemy. He's like, we can never be the same again because of that. However, when it comes down to it, Effie saved Tariq's life in the last season when all the hitmen was coming after him and Braden on Stansfield. Effie saved him by texting him, and she was right there with Kane. And then Effie, knowing that Tariq was selling on Stansfield, even when Kane and Noma questioned her, never cracked, never gave in, still choosing Tariq over them. And in the end, when Tariq needed her help, Effie stepped up. And in the end, when Effie chose, she could have chose between going with Kane or staying with Tariq. She chose to stay. But you guys got to also remember Effie, when she learned that Diana was pregnant and Tariq was the father, she did not like it. She was hurt. That's what I'm pretty much saying, is that at the end of the day, this character still loves Tariq. Now, it's not taken away from the relationship her and Kane has, but when it comes down to it, the relationship that she has with Tariq is different. It's deeper. Now the thing is that relationship between Diana and Effie, you know, in terms of like Tariq's relationship with Diana and Tariq's relationship with Effie is very deep. Both of those are very deep relationships. And so when it comes down to it, I personally think that Effie still loves Tariq. And so with that being said, we'll have to see where things are going to go with her character. We don't know how things are going to play out or where they're going to be, but I look forward to seeing how they're going to be. And I think that they're going to pick up on Effie and Tariq's relationship again down the line, or it may be something where they will not let it come back and they just be partners. We'll see. But Effie is a character that I definitely look forward to seeing more about. And her and Tariq, especially with them working together now, when Tariq's isolating himself away from everybody, I wonder where they're going to be at. That is something that I think is going to be very interesting. So we're just going to keep looking, man. But I want to say to all of you that it is your boy Bobby Beast here. We'll say much love, much respect. Hold it down. And